It's your girl Phorcees back with another message. Only take what resonate. Alright, don't force anything to fit. If you don't find anything interesting here, you can always check out another reading or other reading. They are all timeless, about the past, present, and or future. So let's see what sign this message is about. Aries coming out second. Gemini is out again. We just did Gemini. Gemini and Aries. Alright. Aries tried to come out when Gemini came out as well. Aquarius on the bottom, Cancer on the top. So let's just see. I felt something was missing too. Because Spirit is saying that somebody has to let go. Somebody was, up to no good for real. I don't know. Either this person, it started off genuine, but then they changed. I don't know. There's some karmics here. Somebody's a karmic. You block your neighborhood to use you. Alright. So about a cult, religion, belief. Yeah, haters. Short term. So yeah, somebody could be having a change of heart. But I feel like it may be too late for somebody to switch back. Okay? Like whatever they did is not cute at all. I thought so. Yeah, something about incarceration. So law enforcement is out here. Excuse me. Yeah, we have family matters. Something about getting close to someone's sibling or siblings. But there's going to be some type of separation. This could be about someone's work life or a relationship. Somebody may work in this neighborhood. Yeah, there's some type of war or fight going on here. About a situation. Yeah, so people are working together or linking up so that they can I guess make more money, get more money and popularity to be seen and to come up basically. So somebody's trying to it's hating on the collective because they're close to someone else, or they're trying to get close to someone else or impress someone else. There's a whole group of people here. All right, entertainment is also significant, and they do stalk. These are stalkers. They act like something is about everybody or themselves and whoever they're with. Why is someone trying to get close to the sibling? Clarify this. Why are they trying to get close to the sibling or the siblings? Somebody's being stalked. So somebody's married. Why is this person trying to get close to the sibling? Someone's spouse. Only take what resonate, okay? Only take what's yours. Something about getting close to the parents. Okay, close to your relatives. Yeah, something about work. Where you work at. Where Gemini and or Aries work. Whoever's married. Somebody's married. Alright? Or they talk about a married person whose spouse likes to know what's going on or is close to the family, the relatives, the siblings, and the parents. Or there's something about work. Maybe you work with this person, or there's some an opportunity to do so. Hmm. Law enforcement. Will you marry me on the bottom? Start a family with you. Clarify law enforcement. But they said something about a divorce. Divorce is out here. Clarify law enforcement. Cult or belief. Something about getting close to the neighbors. Being close to the neighbors. Talking to the collective neighbors, whatever this closeness is. Clarify law enforcement. To help bring down the collective. So they're helping to bring down the collective, whether right or wrong. Something about a fight or some game, wars. Look at where the collective resides. Or who you're dating, you're calling. Something about a family. Mm-mm. Yeah, let's clarify family matters. So basically, it looks like a cop or cops are working with the collective's neighbors to bring the collective down. That's what's being said here. Yeah. This can also be someone's spouse. Spouse and what? Clarify family matters. Someone is saying somebody is dating someone. Clarify family matters. Clarify family matters. A co-parent. Somebody's just going with the flow or some shit like that, or just being a co-parent. Family matters. So somebody's co-parent could be significant. All right. So for one of some of you, somebody could be trying to get close to a neighbor or neighbors as a co-parent, like I said. But this person could be married. Take it how it resonates. All right. If you don't know, then you have to use your intuition, or you need to pay attention, ask questions, or some shit like that. But it's something about somebody's work life, a married individual, something about getting close to the parents and the siblings. Somebody's spouse could already have that closeness. Someone is a law enforcer, law enforcement. Body of water. Oh no, that's not looking nice. Like some hidden agenda here. Clarify divorce. Divorce is next. Clarify it. So somebody is viewing somebody as a co-parent. It's like they're just co-parenting, and somebody's chilling. Mm. One person could be in this energy while the other is in that energy. If somebody is married, there could be a divorce. Somebody could have a change of heart, but I don't, you know what I mean? Qualified divorce is nice. No. Somebody trying to be seen, child. Divorce is nice. Divorce. Yeah, to help uplift you. Will you marry me? So somebody's divorcing someone and they want you collective. Clarify divorce is nice. Or you want this person. Yeah. But look, it don't matter. You need to cut them off anyway. So either you feel this way or you felt, yeah, I don't know. This person could feel this way about their spouse, all right? I do. Somebody could. Yeah, because look, somebody want to be seen. But It may not last. I didn't want to get into that. Yeah, short term, love life. But I feel like it's gonna be beneficial. I don't know. The person's third party want to use up your energy, your ideas, your intellect. So yeah, I feel like somebody had competition here. Work. It's a lot about work. Like I said, or the opportunity to work with someone. Cause one of y'all gotta let somebody or people go anyway. Yeah. Motherfuckers just wanna be seen. Oh, for somebody that's okay, that's cute. So there's a possibility someone we're talking about somebody who have a co-parent and or who is co-parenting and they need to know that's just what it is. I don't know, yeah, co-parenting. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like somebody or people be trying themselves, but I don't think the collective has anything to worry about. But I know somebody had to go. Yeah, somebody have to leave somebody alone. I know that's what came out in the last Gemini reading. So check that out. Because it looked like Gemini has to stop doing something. Or somebody has to stop doing something to Gemini. But it looks like Gemini has to stop doing something. And that could be the reason why this is coming out here. Because somebody thinks something's cute, but it's not cute. Right? Something's not sexy. And I feel like somebody low-key knew that. So I don't know. It's either Gemini or somebody around Gemini. Somebody could have been taking advice from somebody, or I don't know, maybe this is the way they grew up or was raised. I don't know, some weird shit. Yeah, coach on the bottom, as those words are leaving my mouth, exiting my mouth. They and not care about themselves, basically. Basically, yeah, and they vow to do so. Whatever this decision is, look at that, a curse, hate. This could be toxic cycles right here. Yeah, that curse. So yeah, this is the person who has to go. Cause somebody's coming in for someone somebody want, but they can't have this person. Love in the reverse. Yeah, reservation in the reverse, and that is because this person is not toxic. See, it is because of this belief, this religion, whatever it is they're on. So it doesn't matter that somebody feel like something was an accident. It shouldn't have happened. It's almost like the damage is done. This person don't belong to you, or you cannot have this person. Y'all are not the same. The service is in the reverse. Nightmare in the reverse. And somebody already left this person out. Somebody already disappointed this person. Yeah, already chose to be sneaky as shit. Or just watch shit go down. Like how? Yeah, that's it. You live and you learn. Learn not to treat the next person the same way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, somebody wanted someone by themselves so that they can do some shit they have no business doing. Yeah. Somebody is young. Oh, grab it for him. Oh, look at that. That was somebody took some bad advice. Hmm. Somebody took bad advice. Somebody feel alone or disappointed because I don't know. There's something about robbery here. Yeah, for stability. Yeah, something about them coins. That's what they did. They were planning to be comfortable. So somebody told somebody or individual to focus on themselves or to make this move, right? Like to focus on the bag. Yeah. See, that's not nice. That wasn't nice. Not being there for the collective. That's not nice. Very well. I'll tell you something about a house soon. But that's not what they promised to do, though. So that they can receive something because their asses are stuck. Y'all pretending while traveling and moving about. And this is not going to stop. And this is like bad news to somebody because things are falling apart for them. Or it's going to. Somebody trying to free themselves from something or someone. So somebody's being sneaky. Yeah, so somebody was told about how they made arrangements with somebody who do what they have to do. And then they won't stop coming for somebody. Yeah. This isolation is injustice. You see unfairness here? Is some type of unfairness about this isolation, and law enforcement is out here. Yeah, talking to the neighbors or something like that. They could be talking to these cult members or the gang members, the group of people who run together. Then Spirit say something about a gang fight or some shit like that. Yeah, the people that's on the same wave, they could be talking to their own kind, never making it in reverse. Yeah, the people who know not to help or give a fuck or tell the truth about what's going on in a neighborhood or a block where somebody lives. Right. Yeah, wow. To hate or in order to curse. All right, that came out today too as well. So check that out. That message, that reading is up. So I just wanted, I'm not going to be here too long um, this time. But yeah, luck in the reverse was the first one out. Excuse me. The other message, they're cursed and you can't forgive. I can't remember what signs came out, but check that out. Because we do have a belief out here, religion or belief. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter, you need to cut them off anyway. Him, her, them. Somebody had to dip on somebody. It's not word. Or stability. I don't know. Something happened within the family. I don't know what they on. Magnetic. Unexplainable pull. Can't resist. Can't resist. What else? Has somebody moved or someone is moving, relocating? Yeah. Like they were family, but what? No. Because you were triggering this person. So somebody's gonna try to come in and say they was doing something because they felt y'all were close enough. Or they've been telling people this. This is not true. The truth is they've been all in the collector's business because they've been down on their motherfucking luck. Okay, they just want to be seen. Okay, they want to be popular. They want to come up, and they've been triggering the collective. They've been starting shit. This is just how thirsty they are, or they have been. They've been starting shit for finances and clout. Okay, for coin and clout, and they've been very fucking bothersome. This is gonna be the person or individual who's gonna meet up or want to meet up with you, collective, but stay on your shit, all right? Hold on. So they also agreed to act like they was just playing about something, or somebody said that they were playing, or they try to act as though that they play with the collective, or things, or whatever they did was not meant to be taken seriously. But this is a lie, okay? This could be them trying to cover this up with law enforcement coming out here. And we saw the vow and everything. So there's a group of people. Look, family is back out here in a circle. This represents an inner circle. They're targeting this person because they felt this person to be an easy target, all right? Yeah, somebody's not about to pretend with them. That's it. Somebody's not about to act with them. And there's proof of that already. So they feel some type of way. Because motherfuckers know they've been petty, jealous, and or envious, period. And somebody also know, yeah, they just chatting. In the future, yeah, other people are gonna know that. Okay, if somebody else already know, then it's gonna get out. More people are gonna, yeah. So that's why they're gonna act. All right, yeah, okay, we got it. Yeah, that they're not genuine at all. You know, they can't be trusted, and they're happy where they are. Period. They're happy where they are. They like what they're doing all that. And all these fake smiles, these smiles had nothing to do with them liking somebody or caring about somebody. Uh-huh. Because somebody even tried to say somebody was a prostitute or some shit like that. That's why this is here, but that's not true. Entrapment in the reverse. And somebody's like, or people are going to be like, but that's what you said, but just to find out that's not what it the fuck is. Yeah, so people had a lot to say. Love from this masculine too. Yeah, this divine feminine in the reverse, because what? Love affairs in the reverse. So this is what they're on. That's why they don't want to stab, because they've been lying, gossip. There's no history here, or this is not in this person's history. They've been lying like a motherfucker so they can receive some coins. So they can be seen. Yeah, people gotta go. Or stay gone. Go in or stay gone. Yeah. I was gonna do this, but real quick. What else about Gemini? A female with a marine life pet. She don't, or these people, they don't have the collective's best interest at heart. All right. The second one out here. So it could be somebody around you and or your person or this person. They don't have trolling. Yeah, no, they wasn't just playing. So they're gonna try to act like they were trolling, like they were just, I don't know, doing something harmless. But no, a female got a female to spiritually violate a collective. All right. And there's a male who did something to someone else. But yeah, the collective neighbors or neighbor is or are guilty. And they said law enforcement. I told you that's what I was picking up on. Oh shit! Did it just? I know you lying. And then it froze on my screen. It froze just now, didn't it? Wow. Okay. And that came out over here. Law enforcement called the collector's neighbor or neighbors. Hold on. Let me get it right for you. See, that's what they on. I don't know whether he's right or wrong, but that's what they on. I feel like they're wrong. That's like somebody being sneaky. Yeah, one female got another female, other females. That's coming back out. Yeah, so somebody do have a relationship. That's nobody's business. Somebody wasn't taking a collective seriously. Yeah, there it is. They want the collective to suffer with or like them. They're content. People find a collective to be attractive, an attractive person. Something about a son and a mother. That they need to be watched. They need to be on watch. Alright, Leo's trying to come out. What else about Gemini? Gemini and no Aries coming out here. They cry victim, but they aren't. They aren't innocent at all. Yeah. People act like you like them for their own protection. And we could stop right here. Alright, I'm telling you, that's a whole front. They're gonna act like they're just trolling. Happily ever afters do exist. Alright, these people dark as hell, stuck as hell. Just want the collective stuff with them. Alright? And that's the message. The people acting like they like you, or you like them for their own protection. Because they're stalking, they're doing shit they don't have no business doing. Alright, they just want to be seen. They want a little motherfucking coin in their motherfucking pocket or pockets. And yeah, jealousy. They was gossiping. I don't know why they acting like somebody's just a whole war whore. But yeah, it has everything to do with somebody being a hater. I ain't gonna do it. Forever fighters for Gemini. You know, Aries. Gemini and Aries, because Gemini ain't come back out again for nothing. Yes, they're caught. Alright? They're caught and it's about to go up. They know somebody's gonna find out the truth, or they found out the truth. Yeah, somebody found out something. Yeah, and these people are close. Yeah, they're close. These haters. Alright, there's your confirmation. Somebody have proof. Ain't no tantric sex, nothing here. Alright? This ain't that. These are haters. They want somebody stuck with them. Alright? Somebody could have caught somebody cheating, but they don't have nothing to do with this person. I don't know. They're cheating that life. That's what they're doing. Somebody letting it be known that this ain't that type of party. Point blank, period. This person is not trash. Alright? Check yourself in the reverse. These people are hurt. Alright? They're depressed. They're salty. They're down on their luck. They're out of luck. They feel left out, counted out. They're showing how square they are. They're getting, or how ghetto they are. Okay? Spirit is saying that these people need to be on watch. Law enforcement needs to be watching their asses. Alright? Because they're thirsty as hell. You saw it. It came out. Until next time.